is not me. I don't belong here. I grew up in Southeast Alaska on Principles Island, in the town of Craig. Growing up with extreme dry skin, also known as eczema, was extremely hard for me.
For the meantime, I take pictures and video often. It's more of a distraction, I guess you could say, but it keeps me occupied, keeps me happy. Growing up in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, I had a really good childhood, honestly. My normal was, like any other boy, I guess, what I would assume. That I had 3 older brothers, so there was a lot of roughhousing, shenanigans, a lot of random stuff we got into, but when you live near an elementary school, you can't really do as much. You can get in trouble for almost anything just by being there.
While I was going to college, I wrote a speech in my native tongue. The speech was about my past. The past that I tried to forget, that I pushed to the side like I was as a child. My speech was about alcoholism and suicide in my family and what I saw as a child. What I thought was going to help me writing the speech opened a floodgate to depression.
So after high school, I had high hopes, high dreams, everything was going great. I actually had a small business. Nonetheless, my dad gets a call saying he's basically being let off and that we need to find a new job somewhere. I really didn't know what to do. I made it seem like I was straightforward, confident, knew everything ahead of me, but a lot of things got overwhelming. Is that during this time I was extremely depressed. I wasn't all there. I shut myself off. Even going to a community college nearby, I didn't meet a single friend. I didn't want to.
My wife Charlene, then she was my girlfriend. She tried helping me get through this depression. Basically, just writing a poem, which I never thought of doing before. She told me to speak my mind out loud, and she would write it down on paper. She would then read it back to me. I could feel relief coming off my shoulders. Being able to share my feelings to someone who I could trust made a huge difference for me. I no longer felt like I needed to isolate myself.
So this move was hard. Living in the same house for my entire life, moving 5,000 miles away. After this move, after we finally got here, I really was confused. I was optimistic, nonetheless. Flying in here 2 days before my semester started. I finally get here, get into my film classes, and I am amazed. Outtakes.
I am now going to school, doing what I love to do.
Film has really helped me over this past year. I was very suicidal. I even went to a counselor here.
As a child growing up with eczema, my mom would wake up 2 in the morning to check up on me and I'll be itching and scratching. She would help me by putting on a movie. I didn't realize until just recent that making movies in general, has helped me
Video and filming actually did help me through those times. That was about the only thing, editing something, anything.
I love making people smile. I love making people cry. I love people showing their feelings. This, right now, is my therapy.
Whatever you want to be, pursue it. If you want to be an accountant, you can be that. You don't have to be anything in the creative arts. You don't have to be a writer, an artist, a photographer, videographer. That doesn't matter. It's just whatever you want to pursue. You could be an engineer. You could do whatever you want.
Follow your passion. Do what you love to do.
Just be diligent in anything you do.
Find somebody that will help you. My mom, my wife, my brother, many of my family members has helped me along the way. Reach out to them.
Make sure you take the time to spend every waking moment as you can on what you love.